Hello, here is my artistic representation of the themes in Othello. So I painted two hands holding and basically infecting a heart and a brain. And these hands are supposed to either represent jealousy or Iago. And the brain and the heart are supposed to be Othello's. And I outlined the kind of veiny parts of each organ and in green to try and represent like infection. And then I also just like did the background. So I used acrylic paint, pen, and marker for this piece. And then I also just printed out some quotes and then put them on here. So this piece is supposed to represent two themes, the theme of jealousy and the theme that happiness requires a balance between reason and emotion, because the brain and the heart are probably the two main drivers of reason and emotion. And once they get infected with jealousy, then they are not doing their job anymore and they just don't work, because further in the play, Othello loses all sense of reason and all sense of happiness because he's trying to find reasons to not love his wife anymore and to be angry at Cassio. So some quotes I chose for jealousy are, "But jealous souls will not be answered so. They are not ever jealous for the cause, but jealous for their jealous. It is a monster begot upon itself, born on itself." And then, "Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on." And then for happiness, requiring a balance between reason and emotion, I chose, "Lie with her, lie on her. We say lie on her when they belie her. Lie with her, that's fulsome. Handkerchief, confession's handkerchief. To confess and be hanged for his labor, first to be hanged, and then to confess, I tremble at it. Nature would not invest itself in such shadowing passion without some instructions. It is not words that shake me thus. Pish, noses, ears, and lips. Is it possible? Confess, handkerchief, O devil." And then another one. "I'll see before I doubt, when I doubt, prove, and on the proof there is no more but this, away at once with love or jealousy." So I believe that these four quotes depict my themes that I chose, because especially the "lie with her, lie on her" quote, that was Othello, and he was close enough to actually hear what Cassio and Bianca were talking about when Cassio gave Bianca the handkerchief. But he still kind of manipulated it in his own mind, and did not really listen to what they were saying so that he could find a reason to be angry and a reason to not love his wife anymore and a reason to blame both Cassio and Desdemona for having an affair. And then the "Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy," that quote was said to Othello by Iago, and even though he was kind of pushing him on and turning him into this jealous monster, he used this quote kind of as like manipulative to say that he didn't want to be this, but he was pushing him to be a jealous monster. And I believe that this whole, like, the main theme in this play is jealousy, because it starts out with Iago being jealous of Cassio, and then therefore he decided that he was going to manipulate Othello and turn him into this jealous monster. And then happiness requiring a balance between reason and emotion. Desdemona was happy the entire time. She was very content in her marriage. She knew that she did nothing wrong, and she loved Othello. Othello, on the other hand, decided that she cheated, and therefore he needed evidence, and he would do anything to find that evidence. So he basically completely threw reason out the window and just fueled his rage and his jealousy with nitpicking at certain situations that happened in the play, and then kind of manipulating them into being what he wanted them to be so that he could justify his actions in the end. Thank you.